Another mostly dry day today in terms of rainfall, and humidity has not been intensely high. It's still muggy outside. It's late July after all. We're able to squeeze out a few showers, mainly south of the city. Might have had a few little rain droplets here across parts of the metro area, though most of the rainfall, what little we did have, was south of the city and a little bit more so toward the coast. So most of the state under bright sunshine most of the day. Few fair weather cumulus kind of popping up here and there, but again, rainfall was limited again today, and that looks to be the case through most of this week, really all of this week. 94 was our high, little above average, but again, the humidity has not been terrible. And because of those slightly lower dew points during the overnight, we were able to see a few spots drop into the upper 60s, but also more lower 70s, or at least 70s, as opposed to 80s, which we had had for such a long stretch where we didn't really cool off much at night. At least with the slightly less humid air, we do cool off, return a little bit milder during the nighttime hours. Now, dew point being reported at 58 degrees right now at Kenner. That seems kind of extreme, although we have seen kind of a gradual drop in humidity. If that is the case, then the humidity, because of the temperature and dew point so far apart, is only at 31%, and it certainly was a little bit less humid during the day today. Again, all relative. It's late July. In the lower, some mid-90s outside at the moment, but dew points have not been bad. 60s, maybe some upper 50s and lower 70s has made it feel a little bit more bearable outside. And in fact, it's not just us with the drier air, not just at the surface, but throughout the entire atmosphere. That has been the case across much of the nation. What we call atmospheric moisture, precipitable water as well as another term you might hear. That is just the moisture throughout the entire atmosphere, not just at the surface. And it has been fairly dry, not only here. That's going to continue for the rest of this week and even into the start of the weekend. Now, eventually, we will start to see more of that tropical moisture surging back in, but probably not until early next week. And as that moisture surges back in, we'll have a better chance for some showers, not a great deal more, but also more moisture to work with in terms of producing heavier amounts of rainfall. We do have a little bit of a rain deficit now, and we're not going to see much rain over the next several days. And even as those rain chances start picking up by early next week, only running at about 30%. The climate outlook for precipitation calls for us for the next 6 to 10 days to stay below normal. So a long stretch of drier weather will continue, and our models not indicating any real organized rainfall coming over the next several days. Again, not a bad thing. It's nice to be able to go outside and enjoy some sunny days, but we could use the rain. Isolated shower chances over the next couple of days. We'll keep that rain chance 10% or less for the rest of this week and going into the weekend. The rainfall deficit for the month of July is just over 2 inches of rain, and for the year we're closing in on 19 inches below average. Of course, we're not really quite to our wettest months in the summer, which tend to be August and September. That's if we see any tropical activity, and hopefully not. We've got 3 areas that the Hurricane Center is highlighting, but as of right now, all 3 have a low chance of developing, and one of those is Invest 99, which is basically dead as it moves now in a very hostile environment across the Caribbean. So that one is going to dissipate. The other 2 areas are not really showing any signs of organization. This is Invest 95 kind of getting ripped apart, another little wave, not really showing any signs of organization at the moment, and the other one is just emerging off of Africa, and at the moment none of the models very aggressive with any of those systems. High temperatures mid, maybe at times some upper 90s, but mostly dry. Only a few spotty showers returning to the forecast early next week.